Talk with author Drelette is a show that informs, inspires, and motivates. All shows are taped in front of a live virtual audience. Make sure to follow us so you can be notified when a new show is available on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Also follow us if you want to be a part of our live tapings. Grab your beverage and snacks, get comfortable so we can let's talk. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk. I am your host, author Drelette. This is the show where we inform, inspire, and motivate you during these tough times and beyond. So come on in and have a virtual seat so we can let's talk. As you guys know, you can watch my shows live on Facebook on the Let's Talk with Author Drelette page, as well as YouTube. So I appreciate you guys tuning in if you're watching this live. If you're watching this in the pre-recorded phase, thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. So you guys, tonight, let's talk about lessons on those 8's and social impact. You may say, well, what's those 8's? For those of you that are not skaters, that means skates, roller skates. One of our guests, Danny, is breaking down the art of skating, teaching people how to move with confidence, rhythm, and style. Our second guest is Malcolm, who represents the organization Social Circle. He's doing something just as powerful, bringing the skate community together, creating spaces where skaters of all backgrounds can connect, grow, and shine. It's going to be a conversation full of passion, purpose, and pure skate culture. But first, as you guys know, we got to hear a quick word from our sponsors. When we come back, as you guys know, I like for you to check in and say where you tuning the show in from, what city you're representing, so I can give you a shout out. Those people I call my Let's Talk fam. When we come back, make sure you put your name and where you're checking in from, and I can give you a shout out. And with that, we'll be back after this brief message from our sponsors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You made my day. There's sun when my skies were gray. Sitting as I watch life pass me by, too afraid to give love one more try. I've been hurt by love before, and now I know how it feels. There's no greater prison than to be in love by yourself. Then someone new comes along and tells yourself you won't fall, you won't fall. No, no, no. Suddenly you realize it may work, and you don't even call, you don't call. No, no, no. You made my day. There's sun when my skies were gray. Oh, yes it is. Put a smile back on my face. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Made my day. I'm reminiscing about how we met, how we met, how we met. I just can't believe that you're here with me, here with me. I thank God that we were friends, friends, friends.
She was a woman ahead of her time. My mother made a decision in 1974 that would echo through our family for nearly 50 years. She purchased a life insurance policy, quietly, intentionally, lovingly. She didn't know exactly when she'd leave this earth, but she knew that when she did, she didn't want her children drowning in grief and bills. My name is Elise Green, and I'm a financial literacy educator because of her. Over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to share her story and why it changed everything for our family. This one's for every mother, father, daughter, and son who wants to leave love, not burden, behind. Follow along. The story is for you.
You guys, that was the message from our sponsors. Make sure you go out and support them. You know how I am on entrepreneurship and all of that. Okay. So we appreciate your love and support. Let's see who is checking in tonight for the Let's Talk fam. I see several of you watching on YouTube and Facebook. I'm sure some of you guys are scared, but it's all good. It's all good. So let's get into those who do want to say hello. Of course, we've got Carla. Hey, Carla. Did she ever miss a show? Love you, girl. Mwah. I appreciate your love and support more than you know. Yes, indeed. Okay, and we got hubby watching from the infamous man cave. Mwah. Thank you for your love and support. Boy, tonight, y'all. Ooh, he made it back home just in time. I was like, oh, he made it home just in time. I love you, babe. All right, so sis is watching. Hey, sis, love you. Mwah. Watching from Oakland, the Bay. And who is this? Oh, okay. Monica is watching in Smyrna. Hi, Monica. Nice to have you join us. I think I know who you are. Thank you for your support as well. So let's get in these hot topics and we're going to introduce the guests. I'm so excited to have them here. Let's get in our hot topics first, okay? So the first hot topic, this one is kind of a serious note. For those of you that don't know, this is Mr. Oh, Jesus. Nolan Wells. He's an 18-year-old from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. He went missing on July 4th after becoming separated from friends during a boat trip to Horn Island. His friends left the island without him. Again, his friends left the island without him. The only way to get to that island is by way of boat, right? And when he didn't return home, his mother reported him missing. The next morning, a park ranger found a body, oh Jesus, matching his description. They later confirmed it to be Nolan. Early indications point to a possible drowning, though the investigation is still ongoing. Oh my gosh. My prayers go out to the family. I'm just so sad to hear this, devastated. He was a very talented athlete and just from what they're saying, an all around great guy. Here's my personal thought on this. Again, my prayers go out to the family, and this is no dig at the family at all. But my prayers, my thoughts I want to say is we got to stop sending our kids out in groups where they're the only ones, if you know what I mean. You know, we're living in a time when there's so much hate in the world. You don't know who you can trust. You don't know who really is your friend. And we just have to be mindful of where our children are and who they're with because you just don't know. For those of you that don't know, there was a video out there that went viral. And it was a young man, similar situation. He was out with some friends. He was the only one, if you know what I mean. And they left him and he couldn't swim. And they were screaming across this river or pond or whatever it was. And they were saying, get over here and swim over here to us. And he's saying, I got a life jacket, but I don't know how to swim. And they were like, oh, well, you better swim over here. So long story short, there was a couple with their children on another canoe or boat or something. They were rafting, I guess. And they saw the whole situation and they started filming it and they went over and helped the young man. Had they not helped that young man, oh my God, what would have happened? You know, it just boils my blood to just think that something foul play took place. And it's sounding like the more and more stuff is coming out that that's what happened. I heard on the news before we went live that he was big on using one of the apps that we all know. And when his mother got his phone, all the videos he had ever created on that app was mysteriously deleted. So it just makes you wonder. So my prayers go out to his family. It's just so sad. But y'all out there, they got, teenagers and children. Please just be mindful of who they're with and don't let them be the only one. I know I'm gonna get dragged for that, but that's my 2 cents. Don't let them be the only one. Okay. All right. Moving along on a positive note here. This is a movie that I saw last night. I thought it was amazing, that it was really, really good. And this is the movie. I don't know if you guys heard of this movie or not, but this is called Hail Mary. It stars the actor Ryan Gosling. He's a middle school science teacher who wakes up alone on a spaceship light years from Earth. As he regains his memories, he realizes he's on a desperate last chance mission to stop a microscopic alien organism from consuming our sun and dooming humanity. I thought it was really, really good because it dabbled into science. It had some humor, it was exciting, it was all of that, but it was positive. It was so positive, and I really truly enjoyed it. So if you want to watch a movie that's going to lift your spirits, it's on Amazon Prime, and it's called Hail Mary. And Ryan Gosling, he played. Oh my God, he should get a Oscar for this role. I thought he was really good in it. So that's my 2 cents on movies to watch and positivity. You know, we got to stay prayed up with all the stuff going on in the world. You got to just constantly make sure you surround yourself with positive people and positive things. Okay. All right, let's see here. Somebody said, my sister said she learned today that I'm not going to say the name because they're going to flag me, that he paid for an independent autopsy. Oh, good, good. Amen. Good. Yeah, here we go again. It's just, it makes no sense. I don't know this to be factual, but I just feel like something was foul. Something happened there. So I'm glad you shared that with us, sis. All right, so let's get in introducing my first guest. I'm so excited to have them on. Let me first by telling you guys this that Vera Skates, she is a big time viral content creator with roller skating. She came to me and she said, "I got the perfect guest for your show that I want to come on." So I give Vera, the producer, credit for these 2 segments. Thank you, Vera. She's a friend of mine, love her to pieces. And so she brought these individuals to me. And so after we talked to them and so forth, we're like, oh, yeah, absolutely. We want them on the show. Definitely. So let's get into my first guest. This is Danny. Yes, indeed. This is Danny. She's known as Coach Danny B. She's a professional skater, certified instructor, mentor, and owner of DB Presents. It's a skate space in Atlanta, Georgia. She's originally from Louisville, Kentucky. She's been skating since the age of 2 and has spent years coaching and mentoring skaters of all ages and skill levels. For Danny B, skating is more than a hobby. It's a way of life. Through DB Presents, she has created a welcoming space where skaters can build confidence, develop their skills, find community, and discover their own love for life on those 8s. So, you guys, without further ado, I want you guys to help me welcome to the virtual stage Coach Danny B. Hey, Danny. How are you? Oh, no, I can't hear you. Uh oh. Are you muted? No, you're not muted. Okay, there you go. You're unmuted. No. Oh, no, I can't hear you. Let me make sure it's not me and my volume. Okay, say something, Danny. I want to make sure it's not my audio. No, we can't hear you. Uh-oh.
You hear me now?
Yes, yeah,
Okay, I can hear
you.
you. I must have hit that little mute button at the top on the laptop. There we go. How you doing today?
How are you? So glad you accept the invitation to come on the show.
Yes,
So
yes,
glad to have you. I think
yes.
it's awesome what you're doing with teaching and the lessons and all of that good stuff. So I have a plethora of questions. There were some questions that were sent to me to ask you as well. So I want to
Okay,
get into this interview, girl.
okay, bring it on.
So what got you into skating? I know you're from Louisville, Kentucky, but what made you decide to just start skating one day?
Of course, skating's been in my family since before I was in diapers. My family originally were roller skaters. My dad was a big time skater back in time. Of course, knee injury, and then he just stopped skating. But of course, the family still continued to skate. And then just throughout the years and times of my life, I never let skating go. It's always been a prized possession for me.
Oh.
Outlet. You just never know on a rainy day what you may feel like, but as soon as you get on them 8s, it's paradise.
Yes, I can attest to that. I can attest to that. That is so awesome. So you started skating and your dad was instrumental in that. What made you decide that you want to teach it? Cuz to be a teacher, you got to have some patience, girl.
Yes, ma'am. So I do come from an athletic background, so I got a lot of training back in my younger years with basketball and different things like that, training in the gym, along with roller skating. About 20, I want to say 2008. I
Okay.
met my coach, which his name is Dennis. I met him at the roller skating rink, my home rink, Robin's Roost Roller Rink, and by God, I'm not for sure how it happened, but by God, he came to me and he goes, "Hey, I want to make you something that you never even thought of." And at first, I was just like, I don't know who this man is. He's just kind of random. I see him around the rink here or there, but I wasn't for sure on who exactly he was and what he meant. So I never really took him serious. And that was, we can kind of laugh about that nowadays because it took me a whole year to actually take him serious. I thought he was prowling on me for a moment. But with open arms and care and love, I actually took that opportunity a year later and ended up taking his hand and understanding the technique of the foundation of roller skating with the New York and New Jersey style culture. So
Oh,
I
wow.
really didn't know what that was until Mr. Dennis showed me that. It took me about 2 years to really actually understand what a pivot was. I'm pretty sure
Wow.
people can understand what I mean by that. When you work real hard and you trying to overachieve something, but you're really not getting it, or it's not really clicking until one day it just all of a sudden starts to click, right? And so once I actually got my 2 years in with my coach, I ended up being like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to take all my fundamentals and I'm just going to create whatever it is that I create. Maybe a couple months later, my coach seen me and he goes, "You look great. I want to see some coaching out of you. I want you to show the people in the rink what it is that I gave you and give it to them because you just never know again what people may see or what people may be going through, or even if they
Yeah.
may want to take a chance of something new to learn." And
Mhm.
so I did decide to do that at my home rink. Like I said, Robin's Roost, woo woo. And of course, everybody with open arms loved the technique that I was given, which was the fundamentals of the toe and the heel. And I just pretty much showed them exactly what it was that I taught from the ground up from Mr. Dennis. And I gave it to my friends, my peers, and we grew the rink from there. Once COVID hit, when COVID hit, of course, the rinks were down. You couldn't go inside of buildings. It was a lot of people that were down during that time. They didn't know which way to
Mhm.
go. You couldn't go to a swimming pool. You couldn't play basketball. So I just thought in my mind, you know what? I need to keep roller skating, but let's take it to the tennis court.
Oh,
So I ended up doing free lessons at the tennis court. I started out with 10 people, and then it grew into 40 people. And then
wow.
it grew to however many that was able to fit on the tennis court. Now, by all means, as we all know, we cannot, as roller skaters, skate on tennis courts because there is rules there. But I was able to bend that rule only for a slight chance, just a slight bit, only because of what it was that I was bringing. And that was the inspiration of course, the Black community, but also other communities that are outside that want to engage and learn what it is that we do because people really don't understand what underground roller skating is.
Mhm.
So I try to keep that alive during COVID. And from that, I got super inspired and I wanted to take it to a higher level.
Wow. That
Mhm.
is so awesome, Danny. Wow. You know how you took something negative, COVID, we're all in the house, stuck in the house, and you flipped it. You said, this
Yeah.
is how I'm going to inspire and get people going. I love that. I absolutely
Yes.
love that. So tell us, how did you venture from, because you're in Atlanta based now, right? How did you venture from
Yes.
Louisville to Atlanta?
Welcome to Atlanta. Yes, no, y'all are gonna love me here. So I was with a company at first. Whenever I
Okay.
first came to Atlanta about 6 years ago, I thought that the mission was gonna be, what it was in my mind. Whenever I went from the tennis court and really wanted to take it serious on a higher scale, um, I just decided that what it was that I was able to be a part of, I thought that we were on the same playing field. But sometimes things can change, people's perspective can change. And I just thought that, you know what, if I want to create a beautiful space, a safe space, a skate space, how I want to see it, this is what I'm going to do. So, of course, Went back home for about a year, plan. Of course, like I said, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I ended up coming back from May to May. I came back,
Mhm.
opened up my own studio right here in Atlanta, and I haven't looked back since. The main thing that pushed me the most was God. God
Oh.
is what pushed me. And if it wasn't for me really breaking down to understand what praying means,
Mm.
what it means to actually be intentional about what it is that you want as far as your goals. Now, of course, there's multiple careers out here, but why not have a career that you're actually successful in naturally, but you want to put it on a higher scale? And I also have a love for giving back to my community. So that
Yes.
is definitely something huge that I'm into, and I'm willing to bring that to the Atlanta culture because I'm not in
Okay.
Louisville no more. So I'm in Atlanta.
I love that. Girl, you just warmed my soul when you said you looked at God and to encourage you. It was all for God. That's right. When you pour into others, God will pour into you. And
Yes.
even no matter what, He's going to make a way. I feel that your school is just going to blow up because of that alone. When you put
Yes.
God first, it all
Mhm.
rolls. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. So, okay, so let me ask you this. So, with you teaching the lessons in your schools in Atlanta, and for those of you that live outside of Atlanta, y'all better book y'all flights and come on down.
Book
But
'em.
how do you decide what level to start your students at, whether they're basic, intermediate, advanced? You just tell them skate around and you kind of get a feel for where they're at, or how do you base that?
So I definitely have an open policy, pretty much come as you are.
Okay.
I can detect, and there's no shade towards the people that have the Amazon skates and the lower class skates because we welcome you guys. You got
Oh,
to start somewhere, of
yes.
course. Um, Once you put your skates on, I'm already understanding what your body is feeling like, what your body is
Mhm.
doing. I can see if you have a little bit of tension. I can see if you're a little bit of scattered brain. I pretty much just comfort you and have that open dialogue of I'm here to build your confidence, whatever it is that where you're starting at from the bottom, from scratch. I'm going to meet you in the middle, just as long as you meet in the middle with me as well. So I don't per se say that I look at people at in a category whenever they actually come in. They can
Okay.
sign up for whatever level they want to. It's just whenever we start to do practices, I want to keep an open dialogue to let my customers know, like, hey, look, this is what we'll be going over in this lesson. If this is too much for you, it is totally fine. I have something to be able to fees the level that you're at. And that's totally fine. There's no
Mhm.
such thing as turning anyone away. And again, this is a learning process. Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, the comments are on fire. Yes, absolutely. And I love what you said best because I know I started skating with my husband 16 years ago. Um, and I went to the Dick's Sporting Good and I thought I was doing something. I bought the skates with the purple wheels. Wait, and I came to Golden Glide and him and all his friends died laughing. I wanted to go home so bad. I was so ashamed. So I love that you say that it doesn't matter because it's
Yeah.
all about educating that person on what's the right skate, what's the right wheel. And eventually I got the right skates thanks to my husband. But when someone shames you like that, you be like, I don't want to come back no more. you know?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That is so awesome. Somebody said the lower class skates. Yes, yes, indeed, yes. So then my next question would be, and I love that for you saying that. Awesome. So speaking of skates, so when you tell them once you figure out where they're at, where they're coming from, do you recommend they go online? Do you take them to a rink and show them what they should buy? What type of skate? Do you educate them on the wheel and so forth, or?
Sure. So pretty much with anybody, and it doesn't matter if you do have good skates, pro skates or medium skates or low skates. I always keep an open dialogue with this as well. Any customer that comes in, I tell them, hey, I love those skates. However, I want to coach you on what it is that you have underneath your feet. Because I feel like it's
Mm.
super important.
Mhm.
Regardless if your skates cost $150, whether your skates cost $1,000, I want to be able
Mhm.
to be that coach, not only to coach you through the moves, but coach you on what type of education it is that you have underneath your feet. because we're
Yes.
dealing with heavy equipment. And of course, we work the skates. The skates don't work us. Just in case
Ooh.
people don't know out there, we work the skates. You are the worker, okay? Not the skates, all right? So I definitely put the disclaimer out there like, hey, look, I'm going to go over with you about the skates and what works. I go over the plate, I go over the wheels, I go over the bearings
Mhm.
along with the boot. And the reason why I want to do that, and I always do that wholeheartedly, is because I never want anybody to say that I can't. That is a
Mm.
huge word. And I feel like a lot of people rob themselves whenever they say they can't, they can't, they can't. But
Mhm.
once you get a coach like Danny B, boop, boop, boop. Once you get a coach like Danny B,
Say it
you're
again.
not gonna want to turn back. I'm the love doctor here, okay? Come and see me. You
I
want to
know
get
that's right.
on not just only the fundamentals, but what it is that you really don't know. Because of course, you may see those pretty sparkling skates, or you may see those black leather boots, but you don't per se
Mhm.
really know how they work, how they feel on
Mm.
your feet. Are they tight? Are they little? It's just like
Mhm.
tennis shoes. You got Nike, you got Puma, you got Adidas. All the shoes are going to fit differently on everybody's foot, right? So
Mhm.
whatever's comfortable is what they say. But technically, all skates aren't comfortable because you got to break them in.
That part. Oh.
And the break-in service, listen, I'm the break-in service partner for that too. I wear a size 8. So if you guys need a break-in service, come see me. I'll break them right on in. First day, I'll break them in. No shade. I will break them things in. But yes, whenever it comes to really understanding your skates, I take it very serious because it's a safety matter. We love having fun. We want to be in our inner selves, our inner kid,
Mhm.
but there's a certain way to be able to be safe and have fun at the same time. So
Mhm.
make sure you guys come see me, like I said.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Now, this was one of the questions that came to me. Okay, so it's kind of a three-part question.
Okay.
Okay, so they wanted to know how long are your sessions? How long does it take for a skater to get up to speed to where they feel comfortable? And I see you got the QR code there, so they can always scan that for how much. But primarily, how long are they? Are they hour sessions, or how does that work?
Sure. So with my classes that I have, they're an hour long. Of course, skating is fitness. I'm gonna put that out there just in case people
Hmm.
don't know skating is fitness.
Yes.
So you want to make sure that you come in, and I always stretch my people out before we put our skates on. And the
Mm.
reason why is because you just never know what you were doing outside of the doors. And I want to be able to be the controller whenever you come inside the house, right? So an hour each segment, and then of course, whenever you guys come in, it's all on you as far as how serious you're taking your practicing. Of
Mm.
course, I'm going to give you the technique and the fundamentals, but it's up to you to be able to do that work. So we go back into you meet me halfway, I meet you halfway. Okay. So if we're going to walk down this street, we're going to do it together, but it's a team effort thing. So I'll never leave you behind, but you got to be able to put that work in too.
I
Right.
know that's right.
And then, of
I
course,
know that's
the last one, and then, of course, the last one, yes, you guys see the QR code, but my classes are $25.
wow,
Mhm.
girl. That's
Mhm.
very economical.
Well,
Wow.
come see me, you guys. I mean, again, we have a party. It's a party. You get your work done, but it's a party and you're loved and it's a lot of confidence. It's a confidence booster class. Any class that you're in, whatever level that you are in, it is a confidence booster to let you know, hey, you're not alone. As long as you put the work in, I'm going to help you along the way. And it's up to you if you want to go a step further.
I know that's right.
Leave that in the hands of my people. Mhm.
Oh, yeah, and you're in a studio, so no more tennis courts. Okay. You have an
That's
actual
right.
studio. Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. I love it. And y'all, Danny can skate her butt off. Like she said, she does in New York, New Jersey. But honey, I saw her throwing down with my husband, and Mark's been skating for years. And I was like, who's this girl keeping up with him? Girl, she could do the Detroit style, just about any style. You are an awesome, awesome skater. And she's a ray of sunshine when she comes in the rink. It's just like she just smiles, she lights up the room. So y'all definitely link up with her and get signed up. Now, I understand too, Danny, there's some sort of event coming up where they're going to have some sort of something or other at your studio. Please tell us more about that.
Yes, ma'am. So this month, we got about 15 more days, you guys. I will be having a showdown here at my studio with different skate clubs coming in. We will be joining together, doing different courses as far as I will be teaching the New York, New Jersey foundation thereof, the start
Mhm.
thereof of New York, New Jersey. We also have another friend of mine, KT. She will be teaching. Different combos and variations of being able to get everybody flowing and moving as a unit. And then, of course, we have vendors coming, but that is going to be on the 25th, and it will start at 7 p.m. and it will end at 9:30. Of course, whenever you come in, you will be coming through the front door. It is a small cover charge. You got to sign that waiver, baby. And once you get in, it's nothing but straight love and energy from there.
I love it. You go,
Mhm.
girl. So proud of you. So
Thank
proud of
you.
you. So
Thank
those that are listening, or one of the comments from the legend Richard Detroit said we need more teachers, meaning you. Absolutely.
Book
So
it. Let's do it.
so tell everybody, for those that may be listening, I know it's scrolling across the screen, but tell everybody how they can get a hold of you. I know you got your QR code up there. If they had questions, and also you guys were in Atlanta. Atlanta is a Black Hollywood. I shouldn't say that, they're gonna ban me, but it's a great city to be in. You can come to Atlanta, see your friends and family, and sign up for Danny's class, and catch your flight back home, and get to your home rink and show them what you learn. Right?
That's right. That's right. So yes, so you guys can find me on Instagram, DB Presents underscore. You can also find me on my website at dbpresents.com. Again, don't rob yourselves. Make sure you sign up for that class. I do open skate as well on Wednesdays and Fridays. Come see me. It's a party. It is. So make sure you in there too. Uh-huh. And yes, you guys can always hit me up as well on my Danny B. Roland page, which is my Instagram. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys reach out, sign up for classes, sign up for open skate, and I'm here for it.
I love it. I love it. Let's see here. And Mr. Gant said the truth.
There we go. You know it. And it's nothing but love. Everybody that's tuning
Mhm.
in, I love you guys. I appreciate you
Aw.
guys. I can't wait to see you guys. I'm not for sure if I've seen everybody out in the rinks just yet. I'm pretty sure there's more parties coming up. I will run into you guys. Make sure y'all come up and give me some love. I know I wear glasses, but it's just only because those little beaming lights, sometimes those
Mhm.
laser lights hurt my eyes. So I really keep the glasses on for that reason so that I'm not seeing laser signs on the ground while I'm skating. But nonetheless, come up, give me some love. I'll show love back. I'm full of energy, full of excitement. So if you're with that, come on over here. I'm with
I
open arms.
I love it. Well, thank you, Danny, so much for coming on Let's Talk.
Thank
You are
you.
welcome here anytime you have any announcements or classes or parties, what have you. You're welcome here. And you keep being positive, keep that beautiful smile, and keep helping others. Thank you so much for coming on Let's Talk.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All righty. Bye bye.
Bye.
Y'all, that's Danny. She's awesome. She is awesome. If you guys are here locally, sign up for a class. If you're not here locally and you're coming to town for a skate-a-thon or what have you, even if you're not a skater, fly in Atlanta, get enrolled in some of her classes. She's awesome. All right. Thank you, Danny, for coming on Let's Talk. So moving on to our next skate guest. So excited to have him on too. He's doing amazing things as well. This is Malcolm. Yes. was. This is Malcolm. I asked Malcolm for a bio, and this is what he told me. Quote, he said, I started roller skating just after the COVID lockdown, and I fell completely in love with it. What began as a simple escape quickly grew into a passion that brought joy, movement, and community into my life. From that love, I created Social Scape, a vibrant extension of Social Circle designed to bring people together, uplift spirits, and keep us all rolling in connection and fun. You guys, without further ado, please help us welcome to the virtual stage, Malcolm. Hey, Malcolm.
Hey, Dre, how are you doing?
How you doing? I see you
I'm
got a guest
fine.
with you.
And we got
Hi.
we got Rachel Key over here, part of Sauce Squad.
Oh, okay. Hey, Rachel, welcome. So glad you guys could join us. You know, when Vera brought your name to me and what you're doing in the skate community, I said, absolutely anything for positivity and for love. And so I'm just so glad that you accepted my invitation. So tell us, Malcolm, what is Social Skate Atlanta? Please tell us what that's about.
Well, Social Skate Atlanta is basically a community of skaters in which I built. And, what I want to do with it is I want to just tear down the walls that skating has. I want to basically create a place where people won't feel judged. People can feel invited and people can find
Mhm.
friends. And I feel like, that's something I don't really see enough of. I'm not going to say I don't see it at all, but I don't see enough of in the skating community. And I feel like, there's bunch of groups, bunch of groups, bunch of groups. And, we're a group too, but I want our group to be, hey, no matter what style you skate or no matter what type of skate or, no matter who you skate with, you can always come, home to us and, just have community and, have friendship and love and stuff like that.
I love it. You're right, because there's so many different styles and cliques. And you're right. At the end of the day, we're all there to love on one another and be a skate family. That's what it should be. I love it. I love it. So, you said you saw it when you came into the skate community, and I saw some of your skills on video. I was like, this boy can skate. For you to just start skating since COVID, oh my gosh, you are amazing on those
Thank you.
skates. So, I know you've got your partner in crime there. So does she help you plan things for Social Skate for the skate community in Atlanta?
Absolutely, absolutely. We so it's actually more part of the group, but we just got me and her on the show today. But she
Mm.
does help a lot with the planning, as far as, meetups or as far as, future events that we want to do, or
Mhm.
maybe it could be some new merch ideas, or maybe it could just, be an idea that, we want to plan ahead. But yes, she definitely helps. It's not just a me thing. It's actually a group collaboration. It takes a village. It
Oh
definitely takes
yeah.
a village.
Oh yeah. So do you guys partake in some of the skate parties? I know we've got Skateathon coming up. Do you guys get involved with that and do
Absolutely, absolutely. That's one of the reasons why we have social skate is because it's a platform that, hey, we want to share different skating vids even outside of Atlanta. We
Mhm.
want to get people, hey, let's get people, let's go together, let's be a community together at these skate parties. We were at For the Love of Skate.
Yeah, we were there in June.
I had a great time. I definitely
Oh
had a great
wow.
time. We were there for the Love of Skate. We was there for Ajax. We had a great time at Ajax. We were there for the Mixed City Roller Spring Fling. We definitely love the skate parties, not only inside the ring, but also skating events outside the ring too. So
Oh,
we
okay.
love it all.
Oh, wow. So let me ask you this. So what if there's somebody that's new to the skate world? They're just getting started. They went to Danny's class. They learned, they feel a little. Do you accept all levels of skate styles and
Yeah,
basic, advanced, intermediate?
absolutely, yeah. So Social Skate Atlanta is definitely, a platform for everybody. I do offer private lessons as well. I
Oh,
do
okay.
one-on-ones, and it's for, pretty much anybody, no matter what type of move you want to learn or, anything about skating. It's just, I created the private lessons so that we can go at the client's pace. We can go at, whoever I'm working with at their pace. And, it's, they set the pace. And it's not necessarily, hey, we're going to do this, because, I feel like sometimes people need to spend, more time at step one,
Okay.
and they need multiple times at step one versus to say, hey, I'm gonna give you a curriculum, you do this and that, and then they go. So it's like, no, let's focus on you. Let's focus on progression so we can achieve perfection.
I love that. And Malcolm, for me, please do me a favor. Make sure you touch on etiquette because, honey, it seems like before COVID, before COVID, if us older skaters got out there and maybe we putting around and some guy fly and knocks you down, it used to be a time they would help you get up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now,
Yeah,
like they'll knock you down and keep going or move, you moving too slow or whatever. Everyone needs to know skating etiquette because we are,
absolutely.
whether you're a great skater or you're so skater. Please, do you incorporate that when you're teaching your courses to your students?
So when I'm teaching other people on my private lessons, it's really more so about, hey, about what they want to learn. But
Okay.
I definitely myself, I definitely want to be that role model, in case if,
Mhm.
I knock somebody over or maybe if somebody falls over, I definitely want to be that, type of person, hey, help that person up no matter how old or how young. I don't have a problem helping out somebody else's kid, and they fall over. So, I'm a big believer, if you want to see the change, then you got to be the change.
Oh, absolutely. I love it. I love it. So do you guys primarily skate at Cascade, Golden Glide, Smyrna? What rinks do you primarily skate in?
So we've been to a lot of different rinks.
Yeah, we even
Okay.
go to some out of state too.
Yeah,
Out
some
of state.
as we're
Oh.
gonna check out a skating spot in Alabama.
Huntsville next week.
That's when we're really excited about that.
Oh.
But as far as us, we've been to Sparkles, Smyrna, we've been to Sparkles, Kennesaw, we've been to Hot Wheels, I've been to Skate Along USA before they shut down. I've been to
Yeah.
the Metropolitan Fun Center. I missed that place before they shut down.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
Golden Glide, we've been to Cascade, Skate Town. We've been to a lot of different places, but and that's one of the things why I created social skate is for, no matter where you skate at, and there even been some people from out of state, that post their events. It's a place where, I encourage people just to get together and skate on adult nights, even on family nights. But I just really wanted to be that place to where, hey, this is where I can go. This is where I can meet people. This is where I can bond. This is where I can connect, have fun, just feel safe without being judged and,
yeah.
feel safe without, feeling like I'm in a cliquish territory. I just
Yeah.
wanted that place where, people just get together.
We
They have
also
a good
do our monthly meetup, so it
Yeah,
helps us hit different
Oh.
locations because we push the
definitely.
location up every month,
Oh,
which is
wow.
nice.
Yeah, the meetups are a wonderful thing. We do it on a Sunday afternoon. So it's not on
Okay.
adult nights.
Yeah,
Okay.
So it's on a family night to where we can get a whole bunch of people. The floor is empty and it's really tailored towards people um who might not have that experience skating.
mhm.
And
Okay.
to, anybody that can, do cartwheels or flips on skates.
Wow, that is so cool. I love that. Now, question, do you offer or do you welcome all ages, no matter how young or old that they are? Or
To the meetups?
no, just in your organization together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's definitely family friendly.
Okay.
Especially our meetups. They're on the family night. So if you have kids, definitely bring them.
Oh,
We want to encourage that community of all ages and levels.
I love
Definitely.
it.
Yeah.
I love that. Absolutely. Let me see if there's any questions out here. You're getting applause and hearts and so forth. So let me ask you this. Here's another question I want to ask you. So what are your goals going forward? You talked about some of the things that you guys did as a group and going to skate parties and being all together as one. What are some goals or some things that you want to achieve in the future for your organization?
So one of the main things that I'm trying to focus on right now, and this is going to be in a not so distant future, but it has been something that I've been on my mind. I want to start doing my own workshops. That's kind
Mm,
of like the next step,
okay.
so that I could really cater to people and to what they really wanted to accomplish or what they really want to learn. It could I really want to for my first workshop is really going to be tailored towards beginner level skaters or skaters who
Okay.
you know necessarily don't know how to balance or don't know how to roll quite as of
Mhm.
yet. That's the next thing coming up. And also I'm looking to do more skating events just so that, I can bring the entertainment to the adults and to people in the skating community and just, have events that's, people can come and again not feel judged or,
Yeah.
not feel like, oh, I can't come here because, such and such is there or I'm not good enough. I want to bring fun and entertainment to people and make people smile.
Awesome. And let me ask you this because I know we talked about cliquish. So your group, you don't skate any particular style. Is all styles are welcome, right? Whether you skate
Absolutely,
Cali,
absolutely,
Detroit,
absolutely,
or good. I love
absolutely.
that. I love that because that's what it's all about. If you go through a work week and you're stressed out, or you're in school, or whatever the case may be, and you're stressed out, and you come to skate, it should be a place to be, have fun, and
Right?
just have a
Yes,
good time.
yes, yes. You should every time somebody puts on a pair of skates, you should be smiling every single time. Oh, and somebody dropped out.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what
Mhm. Oh,
technical
oh.
difficulty. Please forgive me. But go ahead. You were saying that different styles and it's stress.
Different style. Even if you have your own style, if you have your own style, we welcome all skaters. And as I want to also add, every time you put on a pair of skates, a smile should come with it. It shouldn't be,
Yes.
you shouldn't be on the skate floor, stressed out or wondering how
Yes.
you look. It's a safe place. It's a place where people come have. We get enough stress and turmoil outside of the rink as is.
Yes.
Let social skate, be the one place where you can just relax.
Yes, I love it. I love it. One of the comments here from Rockin' Richard Houston, he's on a committee. Skating is going to be a part of the Olympics coming up. And so he's saying they need teachers to get everybody ready for the Olympic skating. So that's something you guys should definitely, loop up with him and, hey, put your hat in the ring for that. So yeah, that's
Mhm.
awesome.
Absolutely,
Uh
absolutely,
huh.
definitely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And we were talking offline, my husband and I, we were just saying how, skating is always continued and it's the old heads like us. I don't know if you want to call us old heads, but we've continued it so that the younger people like yourself can take
Mhm.
that baton and continue, right? So but
Absolutely.
when Usher came out with his concert and roller skating, that's when everybody's like, oh,
Yeah.
so that's good that you've got an organization because there might be some newbies that might be afraid. I have people tell me all the time, I want to learn how to skate, but I'm ashamed to come or I'm embarrassed. So that's good that you got an
Mhm.
organization that
Yeah,
will
the embarrassment, yeah. Absolutely, I
help.
understand that 100%. Yeah, we all experience
Definitely.
that.
Is there anything that you want to tell the skaters or just people in general that may not be skaters? Anything you want to share with them?
Absolutely, yeah. So, if you guys are interested in being part of Social Skate Atlanta, you can definitely follow us on Facebook. If you are on Instagram, you can follow social.circle.events. You will see the Social Skate Atlanta logo on there. And, I just want to remind everybody, hey, when you're with us, you do not have to be shy. Even some people within our community, they're still shy, and it is okay. Some people it's a journey, and then some people it takes time for them to warm up. But one thing that I'm always gonna be is I'm gonna be consistent in who I am, and I'm gonna make sure that we spread that message with Social Skate. We're gonna always be consistent. We're gonna stay positive. We're gonna be loving, and again, we just want to encourage more and more people. We want to build that outreach. We want to keep growing, and For those of you who are part of Social Skate Atlanta in any type of way whatsoever, we just want to say thank you guys so much. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aw. I love that. I love that. And I think I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I believe that is your fiance there
Yes.
with you.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love it.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Getting married.
that is so beautiful that you guys both love each other and you're doing something that you love together, an awesome
Yeah,
hobby.
it's nice.
That is awesome. That's
A
awesome.
blessing.
Definitely a blessing.
And keep that bond tight. Don't let nothing break it. Nothing.
Absolutely.
No, we got it. We're good.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Let's talk. I'm gonna check and see if anybody had a comment here. Um, oh, somebody. This was a comment from Monica. She said, "When people create cliques, they close the door to future skaters and the future of the skate community." That is so true because you feel like, oh, I shared my trauma that I went through with Danny, and that when I first came roller skating, I bought some skates at Dick's Sporting Goods. I didn't know any better. They was purple wheels. I thought I was doing something, and everybody laughed at me, and I was like, "Oh!" But thank goodness I didn't give up and say I ain't going back. I went back, and eventually I got the kind of skates that I needed. But that is an excellent
Yeah,
comment, Monica.
that's very I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off,
No, it's
but
okay.
I was just want to add that, that's very true. And every time I think about, when people create cliques, that hurts the skating community because when you create cliques, you create division and, a good source of conflict is division and that deters people from
Yes,
coming and enjoy skating. But when you show that, hey, a whole bunch of groups can get together, like, Social Skate Atlanta can get together with MCR, can get together with any other group. When you have that community, that's a welcoming, positive energy, and that, creates that bond with people to come and be a part, and that preserves the skate community. That's what we want to do.
absolutely. I love it. Well, y'all keep doing what you do. I love it. Malcolm, tell them one more time for those that may be listening and not looking at the screen, how can they follow you? How can they be a part of the social skate? Please
Yes,
share that with
ma'am.
them.
Yes, ma'am. You can, like I said, you can definitely be a part of Social Skate Atlanta on Facebook. We have a group on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram, social.circle.events. You can see the Social Skate logo with that, or you can also follow me on Instagram at the Skate Ninja, just like
I
that.
love it. Skate Ninja. I know that. And y'all, he can skate. For him to just
Yes.
start in COVID, I'm like, wait a minute. You look like you've been skating for years.
It's something that I love. I enjoy doing it.
Easy.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on Let's Talk. You guys are welcome here anytime you want to make an announcement or whatever. Just please let me know. You're welcome here anytime. And thank you for spreading love and positivity in the skate community.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
us.
having us. Thank you. We
Yes.
really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Be in touch. Bye bye. Yes, I love it, you guys. Oh my gosh, that was Malcolm and his fiance. I think that's beautiful when two people love and share a hobby that they love to do. So that's awesome for them. And I do apologize, Malcolm. We had a technical difficulty, so we were able to we fumbled the ball a little bit, but we got it back. We got it back. So my apologies. But thank you, Malcolm and Danny, for coming on Let's Talk. I think it's so very, very important for us to not only spew out positivity, but positivity in a hobby of something that we love. Not that it's negative, but just to keep it going positive, right? So as we end up the show here, the positive thought of the night, of course, I wrote, and it basically states a simple hobby can be a powerful reset button, something small that pulls you out of stress and puts a genuine smile on your face. Whether it's roller skating, painting, gardening, journaling, or even learning a new craft, having an outlet gives your mind a place to breathe. Everyone deserves that little pocket of joy that reminds you that life isn't just about the grind, it's about moments that refill you. So, as I tell you guys all the time, do the right thing even when no one is looking. It's called integrity. And also, I tell you guys all the time, do one good thing for one person each day, and you can affect 365 lives. Whether it's saying hello, giving a positive comment, opening a door, giving a ride to someone, who is in need. If no one has told you they love you, know that I love you. You guys will be back on the 24th. Our next guest, oh my goodness, she is going to come on and tell about her life being married to oh my goodness, how do you say it? A man that has many wives, I should say. So you guys stay tuned for that. Stay close to the YouTube page and the Facebook page to see when we're going live next. It should be the 24th. And again, if no one's told you they love you, know that I love you. You guys stay safe out there. Watch your babies. Watch your babies. And just know that it's a lot of hate out here. And just watch your back, okay? And with that, you guys, I love you guys. And I'll see you next time. And with that, I'm out.